New at 11, the city of San Diego is getting ready to publish a list of action items to tackle climate change. ABC 10 News meteorologist Leah Pizzetti got a sneak peek at that climate action plan, shows us what the city is planning to do about it.
Yeah, Vanessa, so we know here in Southern California there are certain events that impact us more than others, like fire, drought, sea rise. So those are all the focus of the city's new plan.
We are standing next to a bioswale.
Heidi Von Blum with San Diego's planning department says this bioswale at Savita Park is essentially green landscape that captures runoff.
Because it's natural, it allows the water to percolate slowly down into the ground rather than running off in a hardened channel that can create more flooding challenges.
This greenery is just one of the ideas the city is proposing to help combat 4 of San Diego's biggest climate problems: flooding and drought, sea level rise, extreme heat, and wildfires.
When we know that we are faced with the changing climate, how do we adapt? And not only how do we adapt, but how do we make our communities and our lives even better when we're looking at investments to address climate change.
The city has a long list of ideas on how to tackle these problems. To fight sea level rise, suggestions include buying new sand to replenish beaches, building seawalls, and updating developmental regulations. Extreme heat solutions include adding more cool zones, creating green roofs, and adding more shade.
How do we cool down our spaces? How do we provide public spaces that are cooler? One way that we can address that is through planting trees and providing natural tree shade canopy cover.
Flooding and drought strategies include increasing city storm drain maintenance, raising roadways, and adding these bioswales. And finally, wildfire adaptation strategies revolve around planning land use better, building fire-resistant barriers around buildings, and vegetation management, all varying in cost, which Heidi says is worth it.
A lot of people can be concerned about the cost of the infrastructure needed to address climate change, but the cost of doing nothing is much, much greater.
Now, all of these suggestions will soon be published in early October. The city will then ask for public feedback to hear what people think about this climate action plan. If you want to read through some of these ideas, we do have that information up on our website, 10news.com.
Thanks, Leah.